Aaron Wilson leads this field down to turn number 1 off the start. They take the green. The cadet final is underway. It's been a big battle throughout the day between Wilson and the current South Island champ, Brooke Reeve, but no SI out in this field, unfortunately and cruelly for Brooke Reeve. He did not take the start of the pre-final with a clutch problem out of the pits, and because he didn't start the pre-final, he was not allowed to start the final of this race. So that's taken a little bit of the edge off this race. Aaron Wilson, other than that, has been pretty dominant this weekend. Qualified second behind Brooke Reeve. Earlier on in the day, Wilson won the first heat from Reeve. Reeve won the second heat from Wilson. And then Wilson won the pre-final to put him off the grid position 1 for the final, which is out on track now. In behind Wilson is Josh Drysdale, the top local hope from the Manawatu. His home track is the Manawatu Toyota Raceway, and he's keeping Wilson honest in these early laps. Aaron Wilson, the current North Island champ, hence the NI on the number plate of the M&M's kart. All of these cadet chassis running the same 85cc racket engine, 2-stroke, produced out of Radney in Sweden. They're a great little engine for this class. They replaced the old Iron Horse lawnmower engines going back in the last 10 or 11 years. Very, very easy to run. A couple of different chassis manufacturers represented in this lineup: Kiwi Kart, Arrow and Amiga. You'll also notice a tyre difference between these karts and the senior and other junior classes. These karts all running on the same Dunlop tyres, but they are the fronts that are used on the bigger classes. Drysdale looking down the inside on Aaron Wilson. He's doing a good job, has not put a foot wrong pretty much all over the weekend. Running in the colours of M&M's. Certainly been the form young driver in the cadet class over the last 12 months. And this will be his last meeting in the cadet class before he moves up to junior restricted. So he wants to move on to junior restricted with that New Zealand number 1 plate on the kart. CJ Sinclair back there in the 3rd position in the 44 from Mount Wellington and Auckland. The top 3 covered by not a lot at the moment. 5 is Stephen Kelly from Mount Wellington and Auckland. 16 starters for the final of cadets here at the Manawatu Toyota Raceway. 2007 Manawatu Toyota Kart Sport New Zealand Sprint Championships. Going back down through the field, the 22 is Blake Fillule from Hamilton. These kids starting out in cadets from just 6 years of age. The majority of these kids, with the licensing rules in kart sport, are in that 9 and 10 years of age group. 68, that is Brent Neal from Christchurch. Another different chassis, that's the Monaco chassis out of Australia. So 3 or 4 different chassis represented in this final for the cadet class. 91 just going through shot there, the Genai kart of Callum Quinn from Mount Wellington and Auckland. 77 there is Jordan Gillespie from Nelson. Wilson here still under pressure from the top local hope, Josh Drysdale. Like the rest of the classes this weekend, the lap records have been tumbling just about in every race. In fact, the only class that hasn't had a track record set this weekend was Rotax Lights. We've already seen that coverage. The Rotax Light class having a run under lights here at the Manawatu Toyota Raceway for a Rotax Challenge round in ideal conditions. Slightly different tyre package. All of the standard classes running on the Dunlop SL5 tyre. Aaron Wilson, quick look over his shoulder. He knows Drysdale's there. Very, very close. Battles back through the field, the 13 of Madison Wise. Mount Wellington's Caitlin Wanacott. One of the young lady races here this weekend for the New Zealand champs. 77 Jordan Gillespie. That battle's just inside the 10. 7th, 8th and 9th. There's 61, Joel Herbert, another one of the Mount Wellington Club members. Back up front though, to the line, it is Aaron Wilson that takes out his first national title. The NZ1 plate replaces the NI. Manawatu's Josh Drysdale second, Christopher Sinclair in third.
Aaron, congratulations, you're New Zealand champion. Well done. How do you feel?
Awesome, mate. Over the moon. It's awesome. That was my last race in Cadet, and now it's JR.